Hello, I am Tamika, your try, buy, or DIY girl, and I am here to show you my journey to my online business starting from scratch. I am not one of those big gurus. I have not made 6 figures. I haven't made 2 figures. So I am here to test the waters and learn from our YouTube professionals and professors and teachers and people just like you and I who are just trying to figure it all out. And today the topic we're working with is how to sell on Amazon when you're doing print on demand. Now this is a lengthy process that I'm just going to put into I'm hoping as simple as possible. So if you can do me a favor, if you can subscribe to me below, as well as you can follow me and click the little notification bell, that would be greatly appreciated. Alright, so here we go. So it took a few videos, a few blogs, a few videos, and a couple of searches to figure out exactly what I needed to do. So this is for people that have already signed up for Amazon Central. And if you need me to show you how to do that, definitely comment in below. But it's very simple. Just go on AmazonSellerCentral.com and follow the directions. But if you need that type of video, I can do that as well. I just wanted to show you that if you sign up for Seller Central, or if you use it in the past for other things, and you want to now sell on print on demand, t-shirts or clothing or product or stuff like that, what you had to do. And so this is just to answer the question of getting a waiver so that you can sell on Amazon Central, Seller Central. So the issue is when you're doing print on demand, you don't have like a UPS, USP code, barcode, UPC, as you see here, ISBN, ISIN, EAN. I can't talk today, sorry. But these are the things that you need to sell a product. Because you do not have that, you need a waiver. And so this video is to show you step by step of how to do a waiver. So what I did in the process was I took pictures along the way, and so I'm going to walk through the pictures and screenshots exactly how it happened to me. Those of you that have been following me understand my computer's slow, so it would have been too painful for me and you to be on the computer together and to watch this process. So here we go. So once you're ready to add this is your add a product page. On here it says you can check your status. This is what you would do, but you don't have a waiver yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to this add a product page, and you're going to type in, you're going to click on create a new product listing. That's what you need to do first. When you click on that, it's going to come up to this page. You're going to enter, say t-shirt. When you enter t-shirt, it will bring up these type of listings on the side. You're going to click whichever one is relevant for you. And then you see here it's going to tell you these are all the things that you need to input. On here it will show you have a product ID. This is mandatory. So if you click it, it'll tell you what you need, your UPSC, EAN, and so forth. So what you'll need to do is apply to get this. And what you need to do then is, let me go back, I think it's, so it says learn more. You see where it says learn more? That's where you need to go. Where it says learn more, you want to go here. It says how, before you get your GTIN exemption, that's what you need, your GTIN exemption. And it tells you exactly what you need to do. And what that means is you want to sell products for which the brand manufacturer does not provide a GTIN, for example, the print on demand. And so this is where you would go to get that GTIN. Okay? And you can download everything you need here. And then it goes into how to request your GTIN exemption. And it tells you what you need to do. Your product name and a minimum of 2 images showing all the sides of your products and packaging. You need a support letter from the brand owner or manufacturer. Now I'm going to show you how you don't need that in the process because of certain different things that you want to sell, but they have amended that. And it'll take you step by step, which was surprisingly absolutely step by step, because as we've been together in many videos, we have seen that sometimes they say, oh yeah, it's step by step, but it's really not. But this one was pretty spot on. It wasn't bad at all. So you're gonna go to apply for the GTIN exemption. So it's gonna be here. Let me see if that's on that page here. Yeah, see it says apply for GTI exemption. That's where you need to go. And it'll bring you to this next page. Apply for a GTI exemption. You're going to enter your product category. And then it'll tell you generic clothing, brand is generic, status is, this is what you need to do. Is this the right one? Yeah, 8. Okay. So this is what you're applying for, and it says continue to submit proof. That's what you need. I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Yeah, brand, for here you're going to put generic. I just want to make sure you put generic here. For underbrand items or bundling items, you're going to put generic. Make sure you put generic here and what you're doing here. Okay? And then they'll say clothing and accessories and generic. And it'll click status. So you click continue to submit proof. And when that request is submitted, you're going to continue to the home page. And it takes you back to the home page. Okay, then this is what the status page looks like. This is exactly what the status page looks like. It'll have your case, your information, everything. But once you get approved, this is what the email you get. This is hello from Amazon seller partner support. I understand that your GTI exemption for category clothing and accessories for the request for the GTI exception has been approved. I did a kind of dance. I was like, yay! I was so excited. And so it said you should wait 24 hours before you can actually submit. Okay. So once you actually can submit, wait the day, then you're going to come back to your Seller Central account and you're going to push add an account, add a product. And then you're going to put in here t-shirt again. Now once you put that in, now you see product ID is no longer mandatory, okay? It's no longer mandatory. But what I want to tell you is, in this field here, you still have to put the word generic, okay? You want to make sure you put that word in there, generic, because without it, it's not going to get processed, okay? It says it's not mandatory, but it does. You do need to put generic in there. It took me maybe a day to figure it out. I kept going back to the email and I kept saying, well, what happened? And on here it says, right here, please provide the brand name as generic and leave the product ID field blank, okay? It took me forever to realize that, so I just want to make sure you understand. The brand name here is generic. You do not need to put anything in the product ID field. Sorry, I misspoke. But the brand name has to be generic. You can't put anything else in there. You can't put your brand in there. It has to say generic, unfortunately. But you can fill in everything else. The product, the color. Now, color mapping just means that they need to identify. You can say it is smoky gray, but they don't have like a smoky gray in their in the algorithm. So you want to put gray. It'll have a drop down of the things that they actually have. So you put whatever's closest to whatever color of the item that you're putting in. Department it'll come up with. Most of the time mine's just a unisex adult. And then you just put an example of what size. And then what the material is, you can put there, and then you're going to map it to, then you're going to put the material material again, what type of material it is. And then don't put save and later, don't put save and finish. You're going to put variations next. When you click variations, it's each here on the says size. You're going to put small, medium, large, extra large, whatever weight you go up to. And then you're going to say add variant. What is that? Variations. I can never say that word. Sorry, let me go back. Add variations. And then it's going to go here. Then you're going to be able to say, it's going to ask you for the price. You're going to put your price there and how many you have here. And then once you get all that done, you still don't need to do anything at the bottom. You're going to go to, you're going to click on add advanced view, Click on advanced view. Excuse me. And when you click on advanced view, you're going to get a few more tabs at the top. And at the top, then you're going to click image. You're going to enter your image here. Now make sure your image size is 1000 pixels by 500, because then it will delay your uploading of your item. So it took me a minute to get that as well. It's called not reading, really, because it says right here 1000 pixels. Of course, I don't know, it's not a suggestion. It tells you 1000 pixels, and so why I didn't do it, I have no idea. But it took me why isn't I doing it? And then I realized, 1000 pixels. So I did get that there, finally. And now it's smooth sailing. So here is an important page that also took me a minute to understand. So the process of getting the GTIN was easy, but the process of getting an actual listing up on the website was a little bit more difficult, to the fact where it had the keywords in it and everything that I needed to rank on Amazon, so that people could find the product and it not be buried and you can't even find it on the product. My first products that I put up, I was like, where are they? And here is where you need to be. Besides the title of the item, and we're gonna there's a great guy named Raymond A. I'm sorry, isn't it? It's Ryan A. Raymond. I look at him every day he comes on. I've looked at all of his videos. He is amazing where it comes to telling you how to put keywords in. He deals with Amazon merch, which I haven't gotten accepted to Amazon merch yet. But he gives you so much detail on how to put it in to Amazon merch and keywords and things like that. that I felt really ready in when I got to this point. However, I didn't know where to put it because he doesn't do Amazon Central, so I want to tell you exactly where to put it. So in here, you have your description. Now this description is not the one that's featured at the top of the page. This description is at the bottom of the page. It's important that you put it in there. It's a keyword search. Yes, please do. But this field down here where it says key product features, okay, you get 5 lines. But it's not really lines. You can put a lot of information in here, like paragraphs. Like all of this that's up here would have fit inside one of lines. Inside of this area, because we are selling on Seller Central, you need to put on all that information about, you know, the cotton, the material, what's on it. It's pre-shrinked. It's all of that. But you also need to talk about your brand. You need to talk about whatever t-shirt you're going to put on there. So if it's a t-shirt with a Halloween on there, you can't just say Halloween t-shirt. It needs to say, you know, if this is the scariest thing, it's a Halloween sign, it's for adult Halloween. And you got to give every description of the product. But don't over-exaggerate. Like it's a Halloween shirt. Don't say it's a Halloween shirt good for a Christmas gift, because you know that's not true. So do your best to describe your shirt. Give the color. Give whatever you need to give about your shirt. Details. Who is it good for? This is for the person that's trying to lose weight, or this is for, you know, they don't want to eat the candy. But make it relevant to your shirt. And you get 5 of these listings here. Just say add new, add new, add new, add new. And this is what's going to be listed right next to your picture in Amazon when they pull it up. So it's very important. Have a conversation with your buyers. Make sure they understand, the buyer understands and Amazon understands, so that they will rank it and will make sure it's searchable in the Amazon database. So this screen is very important. Once you get that in, you have another page of keywords. I think at the time I didn't realize that, so I did not put that in here. But you have another page of keywords. Put as much keywords as you can to describe your products in your description, and you will be okay. Now, once you finish, it doesn't automatically go up. It does take Amazon a little time to review. It can take up to an hour or so. I just do one at a time because I was freaking out. I didn't understand. So do one at a time until you really get the hang of it. Now, when you come back to the add a product page, you will see this 12 suppression of however many you just put in there. It's okay. That's that is Amazon's reviewing time. It's gonna be okay. So you're going to just make sure that you come check on it, and if there's any problems, it'll tell you it's an image problem, or you need to do something, and it will help you. And it's a little frustrating. If you have any questions, or if you get some kind of, you know, feedback or something that I missed in this video, just leave me a message below, and I respond all the time to it. And just let me know what you need. I also have a Facebook group that you can post in there, and we try to help each other out in there as well. And thank you so much. That's the end of this video today. I am going to show you. I will show you an actual video. Let me see if I don't know if I can show you one. I wasn't prepared to show you my actual listing, but let's see. I don't know if I can show it to you. This is one of my shirts that are live right now on Amazon, and I wanted to show you that it is on Amazon. This is one of mine. See that generic name? That generic name went there. This is where your title goes. Now this is where all your those 5 key features that I was showing you that you need to click in, this is where they went. Now this is one of my earliest shirts, excuse me. So I had not put in the information about what the cotton is and all that kind of stuff. I did on my next few. And this is where that description at the top, this is where that description goes. So I wanted to show you that in the live listing. So this is all of that information that we have. This is where everything goes and what it looks like once it's live. Thank you so much today for following my journey. My name is Tanika. Please subscribe to me below. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. And subscribe, hit the notification button. Like it, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. Wonk wonk. But I'm your DIY. Thank you for following my journey. Thanks.